We welcome everybody to the Garden State. Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I'm playing the Giants.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
You see what I was talking about, though, huh?
Line of scrimmage, the 37.
We went in the picking room, and niggas cutting. What the fuck? What the fuck me and you want to do?
Right.
They'll run with love.
We're trying to explain that to them niggas.
They'll lose a yard
Trying to
there,
play
and it's second
football.
and
Need
11.
basketball, dog. You gotta play some
Last
teams,
week
man.
was getting these negative plays on first and second down.
I
That's
don't
something
understand how
I have to be
that,
wary of
like
as this
niggas
game
being away,
continues.
huh?
Yeah.
Been trying to get him to understand, dog. I can't do it.
I don't know what to do, dog.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Kyle Pitts out of Florida was the 4th overall pick in the 2021 draft, the highest a tight end has ever been taken. A lot of people thought he was the best player in the draft as well. Wearing number 8, he's a matchup nightmare for any defense. Good grab there for a first down.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46. They turn to Love on the handoff. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
This time for Smith.
Ryan, terrible.
Picked up by James
we down that field
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Remember, of course, he threw 5 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive, same result here.
But it's hard to believe that you can throw 5 in the previous week and start out
your
very next game the exact same way. He's going to need a lot of support on his own sideline. Make sure he gets really fully mentally into this one.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, here's Barkley again. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Jones. Throw sign is complete on a diving effort. Room here to run. And he'll get past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
A gain of 6 there on first.
So
they give up the completion there, but defensively, Charles, you're going up against a quarterback here who's had some moments, but really a lot of ups and downs in the early part of his career. What's the plan against a guy like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first and foremost, bring some people at him, a couple extra guys in the pocket, see if he can handle the second thing. You want to make him think. Show him one look, go to another, disguise a few things, make him throw into what you call your defensive traps, and try and make some good plays on the ball and get a few takeaways.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing Jones. That's complete to John Ross. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down carry for Barkley. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Help your sister clean up. No, leave her alone.
I'm just getting to NBA. What else?
That nigga right there. Wow.
John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. And his kick is no good.
They got one right there.
Suspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. 6-0.
Mom, me up, I looked at that board. They had a train prompted for 9 o'clock. I leave off at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you going through it, though.
Patterson going to bring this
Then he called another nigga up again. So I got it.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I just want wings, man.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that,
Go move that for a fall, baby.
Let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And the ball
this nigga fumble.
Love lost it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you.
Wait a minute.
No matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I like that right there.
What I just said,
Not only
bro.
was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call.
That's me jumped on that shit, man.
Go for it.
7 yards, the pick up there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons' offense at the line. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st first and 10.
She won
Oh,
On the carry, it's Lowe. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. Brings up
why you
second
making so much
down.
noise?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the first and goal.
So it's first and goal, a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. From the shotgun, Ryan.
This nigga Matt Ryan is terrible, bro. I'm killing myself in the air.
Julian Love picks it, and the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
I'm killing myself in the
Teams
rear.
turned it over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well, swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Wow.
And Ingram hauls it in.
Right
and
there.
they only get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Off play action. Jones.
This nigga is getting burnt.
He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Wow.
Open man is Galladay, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
The Giants needed and went out and got a bona fide #1 receiver in Kenny Galladay from Detroit, where he spent 4 seasons and twice went over 1,000 yards. He'll really help the young quarterback, Daniel Jones.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Y'all go lead on, then I'm turn the light on.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Go lay on. Oh, man.
She's so self-conscious.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
You welcome on.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
Yeah.
I probably
They
would.
elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I put a bid in for Blooms, and that's not bad. This shit.
Single back, addicted to resale.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities.
I just dropped the interception.
In the locker room at halftime.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history.
We try to buy
He's
back
got
our
one of their 2
40
touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect.
He's still a
but
nigga
the
in
thought,
a coupe.
that was good.
And it all falls down.
Jones
Telling
to
you
throw on
all.
3rd down. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, but we can't buy freedom. We don't
On
really need
first
them
down,
things we buy to
Barkley.
cover our
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you
And
want.
the white man
Get
get
yourself
paid
set
off
up
for
to keep
all of
making
that.
first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart,
Look,
you're
I
starting to
want
milk
to
the
just
clock.
put 35
No
down.
hurry before you run your second down.
If not, do it again.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I got a
No one
problem
happier to see
with
that
it
than the
before I
Giants
get
fans
it.
themselves.
We all
Saquon
self-conscious.
Barkley
I'm
was
just
used
the
a
first
lot
to
his
admit
rookie
it.
year, 91 catches, which was a record for NFL rookies. That fell off to 52 in 2019, and then of course injury in week 2 at Chicago last year prevented him from reaching those heights.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And we always say, and I absolutely believe it, Evan Ingram is a wide receiver in a tight end's frame. 63 catches last year, en route to his first Pro Bowl nomination.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He'll let it go deep for Foster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it
well,
pops
they
in
make
the
it
air.
so well you
And
can't
sometimes
skip
you throw
through
it
this
so
shit,
hard,
bro.
your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Ryan going to give this to Davis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Love. Able to push his way through. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Wow, between last week and this week, that's 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Nigga, fuck you. I hope the only thing that's in my life. I hustle.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Powers through him. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Nigga, you get in my way while I'm trying to get mine. I bump you. I don't know where you from.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Go on, Carol.
They go play action now. Ryan rolling to his right. He'll let it go deep for Foster. That's caught inside the 20. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Why don't they turn the TV on it? All right, go let on.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Davis. And they will stop him after a fairly mental pickup. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mike Davis. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I gotta stop, dude.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you, and make sure they touch it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to go all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
I don't want to wake up. I want you fed out on the streets. This is so good.
The Giants on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Jones finds his tight end Ingram, and he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Back to throw. Jones.
Give me that, man.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. picked up by Deion Jones.
That nigga Deion Jones got ran down
by
by
Daniel
Jones.
Finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Nigga walk him down,
shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. On third down, here's Love. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bryce Love, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons are an extra point away from having the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19. So
y'all just lay down and watch him coming.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he wisely will throw that one away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From just shy of midfield, Jones flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Close right around, hit the wrong down time. Nigga still had to pay for it.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is
third and 3. Ran off on me.
Looking to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half.
Here's first and 10.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a second down and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Here's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a give running right is Love. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Stand in society.
Here's Love again. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ryan wants to throw it. Being chased out left. And this one too low.
Oh, these kids running for bed, man. Alright.
We go up.
Alright, I'm make sure I ain't got no more games. These niggas ain't trying to play.